Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
So you think that the way China dealt with COVID-19 makes China better?
Yes.
Is that maybe because they can control people more?
Well, maybe. Yeah. If you don't control the people, how do you defend COVID-19?
Over the weekend, I covered a celebration made up of mostly people who fled communist China to live freely here in Australia, when I noticed that there was somebody on the outskirts of the event who didn't seem too happy about the Falun Gong presence. You know me, I thought we'd better have a chat.
That's not trash.
It's what?
Trash.
Trash?
Yeah.
That?
Yes.
Why is it trash?
Because they're cheating, actually.
To be completely clear, this video is not the full content of our conversation. This is just a part of our interview that had nothing to do with the event I was actually there to cover. I just think it's an intriguing insight into the thought process of Chinese students who are now in Australia. The rest of our discussion will go live later this week when I file the actual report. But just before we get to what he told me, I want to make sure you know what's happening. If you've been following our work lately, you'll know that Rebel News is under a coordinated attack. It all started with YouTube demonetizing our channel, then altogether banning us for 7 days in an effort to stop you from hearing the other side of the story. Except that failed miserably because that prompted thousands to sign up to yourminireport.com. So if you haven't done so already, do it before it's too late. It's absolutely free. All I need is your details at yourminireport.com so we can dodge the censors. I can send you my reports directly. But now that they've seen that tactic fail, they're coming after our funding without warning or notice or even an explanation of what policy we allegedly violated. PayPal has disabled our account, costing the network an estimated $1 million in your support. So if you want to ensure we can continue to do what we do best, tell the other side of the story, donate what you can now at SaveRebelNews.com. We've already raised about 10% of what we need. We cannot do this without your help. SaveRebelNews.com now.
China always have some more advantages than Australia.
Like what?
For example, the COVID-19, they nearly a year. The COVID-19 still in Australia and getting worse. But in China, actually, COVID-19 is getting better. Yeah.
How did they do that?
Maybe the governments.
What did they do? They got 1.4 billion people. How did they control the COVID-19?
I don't know.
In the beginning of COVID-19, they were locking people into their houses.
Yeah, we should do that. If we don't lock the people in their houses, the COVID-19 will be worse.
They boarded them up. They locked. You remember? They put wood and closed the doors so you couldn't get out. You think that that's good?
Yeah, you shouldn't go out.
So Australia said they want to do an investigation into the origin of COVID-19. Do you think we should do that investigation? And if it started in Wuhan or in China, do you think we should hold the Communist Party accountable?
Well, nah.
Why not?
Why do that?
Because look what they did to the entire world. Should people have the freedom in China to be able to speak negatively against the government?
Well, I can actually.
You can?
Yeah, I can always say that something about Chinese government, but actually
Tell me something bad about the government.
it's bad about governments. I don't know.
If you think this report is important, make sure to like, comment and share. Spread it far and wide because the mainstream media is not telling the other side of the story. They're covering for the communists. Now, if you want to ensure that we can continue to bring you the other side of the story, because as you've seen, we're under a coordinated attack, make sure to head over to SaveRebelNews.com right now and support us, help us, ensure that we can continue doing this work. And I know, you're looking at my new Rebel News Australia t-shirt. You can get one of these at rebelstore.com.au. Not only look this good, but support your favourite news network.